Hello, everyone. So, welcome to my channel. This is Bobbie, and Bobbie Reads Tarot. I have a conundrum, you guys. I was just doing my May video and shuffling everything out and realized I wasn't filming. And I don't want to reshuffle them because this is the energy that it was supposed to come out. And I feel like if I put them back and reshuffle them, then it's not going to be the same energy. So I'm going to just go with this. I'm sorry. This is not how I want to do this. And, I always shuffle on camera. If you guys know me, if you know my channel, I always shuffle on camera. That's like one of my big things I always do, like become very transparent. So I'm just going to read from here. Okay. Because I don't want to mess the energy up. So hang with me, you guys. I'm so sorry. You guys know I like to deal out my cards, but we're still going to I'm not done shuffling and dealing. I still have to do more of this pile. I was going through the Whispers of the Unsolved deck, which is huge. That's when I looked up and realized, oh my gosh, I'm not filming. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so sorry. I'm normally not this chaotic, but, what I'm going to do, I was going to do this a little bit differently today anyway. What I was explaining was that I was starting off with my keyword deck and then putting down, doing how I shuffle for flyers for the Whispers of the Unsolved deck. And then what I want to do, instead of just doing the general tarot energy to begin with, I was going to break these out and then do tarot readings or like spreads for the different things we have here. So there's still going to be a lot more tarot and a lot more shuffling. So I'm so sorry, but we're going to roll with this because the energy is like crazy and everything I'm seeing, it's like, yep. So we're going to keep going. Okay, you guys. So again, I'm so sorry. I will shuffle these so you can see me shuffle this. I cannot believe I did that, you guys. Especially, so what we're looking at, this is May of 2025. And one of the things that I was saying was May is going to be such a crazy month. It's when a lot of really major stuff is supposed to go down. And as I was dealing out the keywords, I was like, I got, military leader, vice president, female politician. I was like, yes, that's Kamala's energy. And then I got earthquake and Japan. And I was like, okay, because I've been predicting, if you guys have been with me for a while, there is going to be a massive earthquake that happens in Japan. So that could be this month. So I just, I couldn't put the cards back. I just couldn't. I feel like this is the energy we have to read. Okay. So with that crazy introduction, let's get into this. Okay, you guys. So we have millionaire. On top of millionaire and next to millionaire, we have local regional leader. And then we have greed. We have vice president. We have routine, habit, and typical. And we have cover up right here by vice president. Okay, I'm wondering if Kamala is going to reveal the cover up. We have heir and debt, Japan and church. We also have work, mail, and plot twist that ended up on celebrity. Wow, okay. We have crypto, serial killer. We have escape. So I'm wondering if someone's going to, we have that New England suspected serial killer. I wonder if one of the victims is going to get away. And then we're going to get more information. We have female politician, desert mirage. Okay, we have astronaut, earthquake. Then we have big pharma. On top of big pharma, we have secret and spouse or partner. Secret partner. Big pharma having a secret partner. Okay, we have students at a crossroads. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, whatever. Man-made disaster. Alive on Hidden Network. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then we have heir, debt. Okay, I said that. We have down the rabbit hole and healing recovery that sort of came over here. Child singer, Male athlete. On top of male athlete, we have devil and delays. Okay, next we have Mexico. And beside Mexico, we have spiritual religious leader. We have digital. And then on Mexico was underground tunnel and DNA. Then we have social media company leader, and on that fell justice karma. This was when this one flipped, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is Elon. Something's going to happen. Then that's when I looked up and realized I wasn't recording. Okay. Then we have the earthquake, which I mentioned, and we have female rapper. On top of her, we have success, embezzlement. And then over here, we have fraud and cybercrime. Okay, you guys. So there is so much going on here. Where do we want to start? I want to start with this I want to start with female politician and vice president. Cover up. And I'm feeling like this routine, habit, typical is probably going to go here with a millionaire. So I'm going to pull these over so we can take a look at it. And I'm going to kind of scoot some of these other cards out of our way here a little bit. Okay. Just scoot them out of the frame. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe I wasn't filming. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that. I'm just like, oh, I'm so frustrated. But now that you guys have seen what the cards were, now you'll see why I was like, no, I can't reshuffle these. Okay. Let's see here. I need a bigger table. All right. We just need a little bit of space. That's it. Excuse me. Okay. So we have female politician, vice president, desert mirage. Can you still see that? Yeah. And cover up. Okay. Now I want to use the United States of Tarot deck. I know a lot of people don't like this deck, but the reason I want to use this is because there's a lot of people on this deck that are still around, that are still players. So I feel like if it's meant to be them, their card is going to come out. So I'm being very intentional with using this specific deck. Okay. So I know that it's not your guys' favorite, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. Okay. So what would the universe, spirit, divine intelligence, what would it like us to know about what is coming in May in regards to this female politician, vice president, for desert mirage and cover up? A mirage is seeing something that's not really there. Seeing something that's not really there. Could it be seeing a win that wasn't really there? You know, was that what this is? Okay, let's see what the cards have for us. Okay, King of Cups reversed. This is, man, it's Biden. So the energy of the King of Cups reversed is, it's being distracted, but I'm almost wondering if this isn't more specific to Biden himself. Let's keep going. What the challenge is the Hanged Man. Biden had to go. He had no choice. They knew his time was up. There was no way that he was going to be able to make it through another campaign and another presidency. They knew that there was nothing. He was in this Hanged Man position. Okay. The energy that they're coming from is this Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords is gossip and it's contracts. So there were things going on behind the scenes that we are not privy to. I think everybody knows that, right? Everyone should know that what we are seeing happening with our politics, you guys, even though, yes, it's scary, the reality, and this is facts. The reality is those people really have no control. It's the people at the top with the money. Those are the people that pull the strings, more powerful even than our president. Okay. And we're starting to see that now because those people are starting to get more and more power and they're stepping into the spotlight. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He's a very wealthy man and he was able to go into our government and do whatever he wanted, you know? I mean, so there we have it. There are other people that control things. So there are things that happened in the Democratic Party with like the behind the scenes and the switch from Biden to Harris and everything else, that there's so much more to that than we know. The energy where this is going is the 10 of Cups reversed. This is the destruction of family. This is broken family and shattered dreams. This is the energy where we're going as a world, you guys. Remember, but we're not going to stress about this because this isn't going to apply to everybody, right? Because we're heading towards this split where people are going to have very different experiences. So this stuff had to sort of happen. It had to line up this way for this to turn out as it is so that we can experience what we're supposed to experience, this fate that is coming towards us, right? Okay, so what was she trying to do? King of Swords reversed. She was trying to take out a destructive male. She tried everything she could to beat Trump. Man, she tried so hard. She tried so hard. What she didn't see coming was the 7 of Pentacles reversed. This is procrastination. This is Biden procrastinating on deciding to leave the race. There was so much, and it may not have even been Biden procrastinating. It may have been other people, but the procrastination is what she didn't see coming. That's what cost her. So it was them waiting so long for Biden to drop. Okay, so the energy is this Empress energy, you guys. This is her energy. This is divine feminine. I do not see Kamala going back into office because I see the destruction of our government. Okay, that's the reason I say that. Everything is going to change. Our government is not going to look how it has. Everything is about to change. And it's okay because through that change, through that destruction of the old is what's going to open everything up for this beautiful experience that's coming for us. Okay. So this is reminding us that even in that, even with the understanding and the knowledge that Kamala is not going to be our president, and I hate the fact that it's Melania Trump on this one too. Like F that, because no, she's not the Empress. This is Kamala energy, and this is all about the divine feminine. And that's what I've been saying. Like she is that representation of that energy that we all need to embody. We all need to like step into our inner Kamalas right now and really live the way that she, preaches basically about like looking out for your neighbor, being kind to one another. Okay. So this is definitely her feminine energy. The environment is the 7 of Swords. Look at this. For sure it is. This is theft and deception. That is the environment. It's all theft and deception. Hopes and fears is the 3 of Pentacles. The hope is that people will cooperate and fix this, but the fear is that they won't. They won't work together. It'll be terrible. What is the final outcome? It's the Queen of Wands reversed. This is making excuses for bad behavior, terrible behavior that people explain away. And that's where we're going. That's what we're going to see. Kamala knows, and I think she's trying to give people, she knows about the cover up. She knows about what was done. And I think she's starting to slowly try to get out there and to be more vocal. But in my opinion, like I said, it's not going to matter. That's why like the outcome wasn't her, becoming president, because everything is shifting. Okay. Okay. Now I want to look at Japan. We had church, but we also had church on air. You know what? I'm going to take church with Japan. Okay. So we're going to have Japan, church, and earthquake. You guys, the earthquake is with it. I just know that it is. Okay. So let's see what we can get for this Japan earthquake church. Church makes me think a couple things. Okay. So could it be something that happens on a Sunday when people observe? I mean, most people observe on Sunday. I know there are a lot of religions that observe on Saturday, but could it be on a day of religious observation? Could it be on a holiday? Could this be the church representing mass casualties and needing to have funerals or services. Okay, I want to know what is going on with this earthquake. What information should we know so that we are prepared? Okay, let's see what the cards have for us. Okay, the Lover's card, partnerships, people being together, cooperation, people coming together. What's the challenge? Strength reversed. It's going to be a very, very difficult situation for them. And this is very carnal energy when it's reversed like this. It's like brute strength. It's people are going to need to be extremely strong to get through what's coming. Now, here's the thing. I want to say a couple things. Sometimes with tarot, the timing is off. The reason that the timing is off is because sometimes just the timelines change. People make different decisions. Different things happen where the timing can be off. So I'm reading for May. Please understand, though, that this that I'm talking about could be May, June, July. It might not be exactly in May, but it's something that's coming. And that kind of actually applies to everything, okay? I ask Spirit to give me May, but Spirit gives me what it gives me, and I got to go with it. So I just wanted to mention that, okay? All right, so the energy that they're going to be coming from is the world. The world, this is completion. You guys, the world is going to go through a major, massive shift this month. The cards are just, they're all showing it. It's all lining up. It's going to be really big things. Okay, where is this going? The Emperor. I feel like this is going to be violence. There's something with America. There's something with Trump, America not coming to help. Trump is going to impact this. He's somehow going to be involved. Now, you're probably saying, how can Trump be involved in an earthquake? He's not going to be involved in the earthquake, but like, there's going to be this earthquake for entertainment purposes only. I hate saying that. I have to say that so I don't get sued. Okay, you guys, that's why I say that. So I feel like this is something really catastrophic happening. And then I hate to say this. I don't even want to speak this out loud, but like when the bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, how like catastrophic that was to the earth. I just see like some type of either an earthquake or some type of a weapon being used that like splits the earth or something major, and finding out later that it was like the US was involved, or aid not coming and it's because of the US. Let's keep going. I don't know. Okay, we have the Princess of Cups reversed. This is about being irresponsible. This is about being irresponsible. I'm wondering if they're not prepared, or if they haven't fully secured the nuclear power plants from like the last time, there was that they had, I don't know if it fully melted down, but there was a nuclear reactor issue during that big earthquake in Japan a while ago, like many years ago. And it was catastrophic. And I'm wondering if this is referring to that not being completely taken care of. I don't know. What they don't see coming is the devil reversed. So this is defeat. This is release. This is severance. This is the splitting of the earth. This is people losing their lives. We need to keep Japan, you guys, in our thoughts and in our energy, okay? We want to send really good energy there. If you are there in Japan, listen, you are divinely protected. Your higher self put you where you are right now for a specific reason, and you have to trust that and have faith that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? Okay. The energy for this is the Six of Swords reversed. The Six of Swords reversed is needing to escape. It's needing to escape. The environment is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. This is a lot of support. people being very generous, other countries coming in and doing what they can to help the people. The hopes and fears, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands this is about resistance, but also standing strong. This is them standing strong in the face of adversity. And how is this all going to turn out? We have the Two of Swords reversed. This is deception, and this is being blind to manipulation. So, I mean, it's just, we're getting to those times, you guys, where things are really going to, we're not going to see things get fixed. No one's going to step in and like save us. We're in this now for the long haul. It's begun, and I don't say that to scare you. I say that so that you're prepared and ready. Because if you know what's coming and you know what to expect, then it's a lot less frightening, right? You do better. And so that's why I create these videos for you guys. It's to help you. Okay, I want to look at military leader, alive and hidden network. I'm wondering, here's what I want to know. Okay, so this is what I want to know. I want to know, was he part of Mossad, the Israeli, like CIA, basically? And was he taken out? Was he taken out by the Israeli military, like brought out of the US? So, I mean, did he fake his death? Is he really alive? For entertainment purposes only, that was a terrible shuffle. That was just so crazy to see alive on Epstein on military leader. Okay, let's see what we get here. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel a ton. Okay. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is success. It's clarity. It's conquest. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. With the challenges of the Seven of Cups reversed. This is confusion and also abandonment, like leaving, going somewhere, leaving something behind. There's a lot of confusion around where he is. The sun, the energy he's coming from was like living in this glory. Like he had all this money and he was doing all the things he wanted to do, even though they were terrible and illegal and horrific and abhorrent. But yeah, he was living in the sun. He was like, yes, living his best life, just doing whatever he wanted to do with whoever he wanted. But where he went or where he's going is this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands this is celebration. This is being prosperous. Man, I wouldn't have thought that at all. I would have thought he was gone. I really believe that he was gone. This is cooperation. Three of Pentacles is cooperation, getting him out. What he didn't see coming was the Two of Wands reversed. There was a rush to get him out. And how is this all turning out for him? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands it's being protected. He's being protected. Look at that, you guys. For entertainment purposes only, Jeffrey Epstein is alive. I think he was pulled out I think he's in Israel. I really do. I really, really do. That's so crazy. Okay, so now let's take a look at, students, man-made disaster, avoidable, and crossroads. I want to see what this is about. I'm wondering if this has to do with Harvard. What do you guys think? Justice. Oh, you see that justice on the bottom there? Justice is all about what's going on right now. All right, you guys. Sorry, my poor little hands are just struggling to shuffle. I really should be using my smaller Rider-Waite tarot deck, but I just really like this deck for reading on politics and world events. World events. Okay, so what's going on with the students' man-made disaster avoidable crossroads? 10 of Wands is about a heavy burden. Let's see. 8 of Wands is news coming in fast. We have King of Cups, 7 of Swords. The Empress reversed. We have the Moon. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. We have the 6 of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. And we have Temperance. Okay. So here is what is going on with the schools. So the schools are, they're having a heavy, heavy burden. There's a lot that they're carrying right now. This is like feeling overwhelmed, right? Because all of this stuff is coming in really fast from the Trump administration. You need to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this. And, oh, you don't want to do it? Okay, then we're going to take away these funds and these funds and these funds. And it's just like, it's so much. It's so fast. It's like flooding the zone, right? This King of Cups energy, we're coming from Biden, where Biden was trying to give everybody student loan debt forgiveness and, you know, do more for education. And what we've gone into is the 7 of Swords energy, which is theft and deception. It's impulsivity too. It's like trying to take over these learning institutions. The Empress reverses. This is barren. This isn't going to lead to anything good. There's absolutely nothing good that's going to come of this. And there's a lot more we haven't yet seen that they're going to pull out the month of May. I think we're going to see something shocking that they tried to do, because the energy is taking away an offer, being greedy, holding on to something. This is also being disappointed in the outcome, but I think they're going to withhold more funds. And the environment is going to be the 6 of Wands reversed. This is an oncoming attack, but it can also be a delay of something. And I think it's an oncoming attack from the Trump administration and a delay of funds they're expecting. Hopes and fears. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. This is just being this is financial manipulation and emotional manipulation. That is the fear of what's happening, and it is what's happening. But what is going to happen here, how this is all going to turn out, is there's Temperance. Temperance is similar to Justice. Remember when we were shuffling, we got the Justice card? Temperance is about finding balance. It's about finding the right mix. So the schools are going to navigate this, I think, just fine. Specifically like Harvard and those schools, I think that this is going to give them a new opportunity. But we're definitely at a crossroads, and what's happening or has happened was completely avoidable. Absolutely completely avoidable. Okay. So now, let's get this out of here, and we're going to move these. Okay, what do we want to look at next? We have Big Pharma. We have Astronaut. Let's look at, let's see here. We have social media company leader and Justice Karma. That's what I want to see. And you guys, I am going to switch out to my smaller Rider-Waite Smith deck just because it'll make shuffling faster. If you guys are waiting for me to shuffle those United States of Tarot cards, this reading's going to go forever. See how much easier that is for me? I love the bigger cards, but man, as I get older, my hands do not love those decks. Okay. What is going on with the social media company leader and Justice Karma? Now, do you guys remember in the downfall or the demise of Trump video I did, I said Elon was going to be the one who was going to set Trump up or stab him in the back for entertainment purposes only and be sort of the responsible for his downfall. And we were looking at why is he doing this? And remember, we got the Chariot in reverse, and I said he was pissed about his cars. He was pissed about his Teslas. Well, it came out in the news that the Tesla board is looking to replace him as the CEO. So if he gets ousted, he's going to be real mad. So when I saw that, I was like, there's the catalyst. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is contracts. It's about his contract. It is about his contract. A CEO. What's his challenge? Oh, he's trying to hold on. He's desperately trying to hold on. 4 of Pentacles reversed is It's holding fast to your possessions, holding fast to that money. No, don't take it away from me. Energy he's coming from is the sun reversed. He used to be in the sun. He was like the golden child, right? Everyone just loved Elon. But then everyone started finding out the truth about him, and that he was more of a con than anything else. And he began to feel very disoriented. What's happening? Everyone loves me. Why is everybody turning on me now? Where is this going? No, Nine of Pentacles reverse. This is ego, vanity, ego, depression, dissatisfaction. His life is miserable and he's going to lose money. Okay, what's his goal? His goal is to take all the money from everybody and not leave any left over. Oh my gosh, these cards are so clear. He is not generous. He wants to keep all the money for himself. What does he not see coming? Ooh, heartbreak, grief, arguments, needing to reconcile with people. His energy is the Nine of Wands reversed. This is being exhausted. This is having incredibly strong opposition. And right now, nobody likes him. He has incredibly strong opposition. His environment is the Page of Cups. Oh, for sure. This is completely emotionally immature. This is like childish and immature. And he is a big whiny crybaby. Yes, 100%. Hopes or fears? He wants to get away. His hope is that he can just get away. He wants to, bye-bye, get away. How is this going to turn out for him? Something with the cars. This is having control. I wonder if they're not going to oust him. Because this is the Chariot. I mean, this is ending up in the car. Boy, not the way that I thought that was going to turn out. What do you guys think about that? That's interesting because he got like the car card. So why would he get the, yeah, I don't know if he's going to be ousted. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to hold on to that. Or something's going to happen, you know, where it, I don't know, where it becomes irrelevant. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Well, there we have that. Okay, you guys, what else do we have? Let's look at Mexico. So we have Mexico DNA tunnel underground. What is going on? What does this mean? Mexico tunnel underground DNA. Okay. There is a new opportunity that's being presented to Mexico, some type of a new venture, new opportunity. I'm wondering if it has to do with like pharmaceuticals or shipping things, moving things. Mexico is going to abandon something. And I think it's probably America and a lot of the trading partners. This is what we can't see. This is the Two of Swords. This is having to make a decision and it's having a choice. It's being at a stalemate. So what are they ultimately going to decide to do? They're going to take their money away. They're going to take their offer away. There's going to be some type of a trade deal that has to do with like probably medical, something science, maybe, oh, big pharma. It's tying into the big pharma. It has to do with the pharmaceuticals. So Mexico partnering with some pharmaceutical company, but they're going to take they're taking their money away. They're going with a new choice, a new option. Then we have secret and cyber crime. I'm wondering if the United States is going to strike back and hit Mexico with some type of cyber warfare. We've been doing it to everyone else for a really long time. So we need to see if there's some kind of retaliation against Mexico from the US after they leave a deal. Ooh, okay. Boy, that one just pulled itself together, didn't it? I love when the cards just like, tell me the story. Like, just tell me clearly. Tell me what you want me to know. Okay, let's see here. What else do we have? So we have female rapper, embezzlement. We have child singer. We have millionaire, greed, local leader. Let's look at these. So we have Millionaire local leader. I think we're going to have a local leader who's probably has decent money. Let's make this here. Okay. Greedy routine habit. Okay. What does anything else fit with this? Let's see here. What do we have? Oh, I wonder if this heir and debt goes along with this too. Because we have greed, we have debt, we have a millionaire. The millionaire could be someone who inherited their money versus working for it. And then they use their money, their wealth that's family wealth, to run for office. Could this be RFK Jr.? He's somewhat of a regional leader in that he only looks after like one area. And has he been a politician in his area? Routine habit, typical, greed and debt. I think this is RFK Jr. Hanged man. Oh, this is being well, okay, so this can be a couple things. This can be kind of put in a timeout where you're sort of like stuck and you can't really do much, which is kind of, I think, what his position is. But this can also be self-sacrifice. This can be writing something down too. He could be writing a book. He might end up sacrificing himself, like wanting to, oh my gosh. What he doesn't see coming, you guys, this is the MAGA card. The 6 of Cups is our MAGA card. So his, not what he doesn't see coming, but his challenge. His challenge is the MAGA agenda. The energy he's coming from is this 10 of Swords. He is over it. It has not been fun. It is not good for him. Where is he headed? 9 of Cups reversed. This is all about being egotistical, emotionally disconnected. This is greed. This is so much greed. I'm wondering if he's going to get caught taking money. Queen of Pentacles is like stability. This is the energy of what he wants, where he's trying to go. He's also trying to live this life that's like beyond his means. He wants money and like all the money, old money. He feels trapped, and he kind of is trapped until he figures out what he's doing with Trump. He's very much trapped. His energy isn't, he did not win anything. He got that position, but he hates it. He's miserable. He thought it was going to be something completely different than what it is. His current environment is the 9 of Wands reversed. Look at this. This is terrible. I mean, you guys don't have to be tarot card readers to look at this and know this is not good energy. The 9 of Wands reversed is having strong opposition and being exhausted. He's exhausted. He hates his job. His hope is that he can do something else. He wants to leave. He's done. He wants to split. But he's staying there for the money, for the greed. Maybe he has debts he has to pay. Heir. He's heir to the Kennedy, like, legacy. Okay, how's this going to turn out for him? So he is going to have cause to celebrate. I'm wondering if that's him leaving and getting something else he'd rather do more. Very interesting. You know, it's like, it's funny. I always say, people say like I'm biased, and everyone's biased. Bias is just a normal thing, but I don't let my bias affect the reading of the cards. And this is a really perfect example, like, because there's nothing more that I would love, you know, than to see RFK Jr. fall flat on his face. However, that's not what the cards say. I could tell, I mean, because this was all pretty much pointing in that direction, and I could have, but no, this is having family bliss. So it is going to end up okay for him. But I'll tell you this, he hates his job. He hates what he's doing. But he's only doing it because of the money and because of the attention. I think he likes the attention. You know, he wants to be in the spotlight. That's his favorite thing. He just can't get enough of that. Okay. So now what I want to look at is I want to look at this serial killer. So there is that serial killer in New England, and that is all I know about it. I don't know if they're killing men, women. I have no idea. I've just seen the headlines, and I haven't read anything about it. I like to stay somewhat vague on this stuff so that I'm not influencing my readings by stuff that I've read. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune reversed. People's luck is about to run out. I wonder if that means that they're going to get caught. Runaway, escape. I wonder if this means someone is going to get away and they are going to get caught. Their luck is going to change. They were getting away with it, but now they're not. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this is loss. This is sadness. People have lost their lives. This is terrible. This is regrets. This is mourning. I mean, this is just bad energy, okay? The challenge is completion. It's the world. The world is all about, it's finishing something. The energy that this is coming from is the Ace of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed, it can be a creative block. It can be someone who's procrastinating. Maybe this is law enforcement dragging their feet, not calling it a serial killer for quite some time. And perhaps that is what slowed it down. But where they're going is there's going to be a reason to celebrate. I do think that they're going to get caught. Yes. This is wanting justice for the families, wanting to try to find some type of resolution. There's no way they can bring back the loved ones, but they are going to have some closure and some peace for those that they have lost. What they don't see coming is the Ace of Cups reversed. This is rejection. This is someone taking away something emotionally, someone hurting them. I feel like this is this person getting away. What's the energy? Oh yeah, ending, suffering. 10 of Wands reversed. This is, or excuse me, 10 of Swords reversed. This is, yeah, ending, suffering. The environment is being stressed, worrying. You'd have to have so much stress on, for the families. If you knew that the cops were hot on your trail, man, you'd be so stressed. The hope is that he gets away with it, and the fear is that he's not going to get away with it. I'm saying he, but it could, I don't know. How is this all going to turn out? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I do think that they are going to get caught. And I do think that there's going to be either like a female investigator, female judge. There's going to be women that are responsible for catching this person. But I do think that they will be caught coming up. They're coming up soon. Like I said, the timing can be, it might not be exactly May, but it's coming soon. Okay, you guys, let's look at male athlete. We have child singer. We have celebrity with work, male, plot twist, male celebrity. And we had female rapper, embezzlement, successfully embezzling money. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'm going to do 3 cards for each of these. 3 cards for each of these. Finger behind that. Okay. Child singer is interesting. So this is like waiting for an offer coming in really, really, really slow, taking forever, feeling like it's going nowhere, but then having reason to celebrate because there's this offer of love. It's like 2 nights. I'm wondering if this is like, with this night, I'm wondering if this is someone, a child singer who is an adult now, splitting up from one partner and moving on to a new partner, and either dissolving a marriage or leaving that so that they could get to this Knight of Cups. I'm feeling like almost like leaving this relationship to go on to this better relationship. Like this relationship wasn't going anywhere, but there's a Knight of Cups that's going to come in and provide everything. So let's keep our eyes open this month for, this is going to be a female singer, I'm pretty certain. that's going to split with someone, and then we're going to see them in pretty short order. Now, I don't think we're going to see them get married, but I do think we're going to see them with their person in very short order. Okay, so then we have male athlete, devil delays. So this is interesting because we have this Queen of Cups. This is an emotionally intuitive, sensitive female energy. This is family bliss, household, but then we have this Five of Cups reversed, and this is about like hitting your lowest point. This is loss, sadness, regrets, mourning, delays. There's a devil. I'm wondering if a male athlete, if there has been a male athlete who has lost their partner to violence from someone else, and if there's delays on getting justice. So you guys know I tell you, this is all archetype energy. So we're looking at these and we're trying to make it fit, right? So we look at the energy, not the specific scenarios I'm giving you, okay? So the energy is male athlete. Now we have devil, okay? So does it mean that the male athlete is the devil, or is there some kind of devil influence that's impacting the situation? Then we have Queen of Cups right next to 10 of Cups. So this is female. So I'm thinking female partner, that's wife, mother of the family, like they have a family. Okay, so these two people are married and they have a family and they're happy, but then something happens here where they feel tremendous loss and grief. Now, or they cause tremendous loss and grief. The other thing could be a male athlete doing something to a female partner and then leading to this. So this one's a little more abstract. This one, I'm going to leave it open for your guys' interpretation. I'm sure we'll hear something where it's like, oh my gosh, that's that story. So if you hear something like that, come back and let me know. All right, so let's get this out of the way. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. This is a longer reading than normal, huh? Okay, so now let's go to celebrity. So we have a male celebrity. This has to do with their work. It's going to be a plot twist. There's a Knight of Swords, there's activity, and then there's the Sun reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed talks about a stressful situation that's been blown out of proportion. The 3 is action, activity, and the Sun reversed is, it's disorientation. I am not following at all that Blake Lively, Justin, whatever story at all, you guys. But what I'm feeling like is this might have something to do with whatever that case is. And I think from my understanding, just like I said, I've not looked into it at all, but I think people are looking at her like she's not being honest or something's off with her. But I think there is going to be some kind of a plot twist where they do find out that he was doing something that wasn't good. Now, it might not have been as bad, or he might be found guilty or something. I don't even know if he's being, brought up on charges, or if he's being civilly, I don't know. But I just feel like it has something to do with that and things not going his way. And it being surprising because people thinking like, oh, it should totally go his way. But I don't think it will. Okay. Now we have female rapper. So there is a successful female rapper right here. 9 of Pentacles. This is all about being self-made, being stable. It is a woman with money. But look at this. All of that goes away because of theft and deception. There is a female rapper who is going to go down for some type of embezzlement. Ooh, okay. Or like stealing money, or it doesn't necessarily have to be like embezzlement. It could be like tax fraud, something with money, Okay. These 2 cards are really, well, actually, I want to save that for the end. Let's look at crypto. What do we need to know about crypto? Crypto for the month of May. What do we need to know about crypto for the month of May? I mentioned this before, but if you guys are ever curious to know what decks I'm using, if you open the description box down below, there's a link to my website. And on my website, I have pictures of every deck I use and links to where you can purchase them. This deck, I have the traditional sized one on here. I don't have the smaller sized one. I'll be honest, I got this one off of like Facebook, and this was really cheap. I thought I was getting a regular one, and I wasn't happy with it. And the company, there were some other things they sent me that were not good. So someone had asked me about this size, and I don't have this size linked because I don't want to send you to where I got these. So I don't know where this size is, but just look for the smaller size. Okay, what do we need to know about crypto? Oh, also on my website, if you've ever been interested in getting a reading with me, you can do that on my website as well. I do recorded readings and live readings, so all of the details for the different services I offer are also on my website, so you can check that out there. Okay, let's look at crypto. What is going to go on with crypto in the month of May? Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed is manipulation. Markets being manipulated. The challenge is the King of Pentacles. It's Trump. Trump and his minions. They're going to be manipulating the markets in May. The Seven of Wands reversed is being vulnerable. Okay? It's being indecisive. There's things going on, people changing their minds, but people are vulnerable. Their money is vulnerable. Where is this going? King of Wands reversed. The King of Wands reversed is a tyrant. This is someone who is restricting things. Access to funds being restricted. MAGA wands. Come on, everybody. Let's do crypto. It's so great. It's so great. It's the next best thing. Let's all do crypto. Oh my God. But what you don't see coming is this terrible Emperor reversed. I'm really worried about people who have money in crypto. This is, yeah. Okay. The energy around crypto is Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's not going to be stability. This is money that you expect that does not appear. That is literally the meaning of the card. Money you are expecting to come in, not showing up. The environment is the World reversed. This is terrible. This is about lacking fulfillment. Them not people's ends of the bargain not being held up. The hope and the fear. The hope is for some kind of balance finally in the market. How is this all going to turn out? There's going to be movement. There's going to be a lot of movement. This is progress. So this is really interesting. Again, we have this Chariot at the end where I'm like, why are we getting this energy? So May is going to be a really interesting one, because if May ends up being as crazy as I think it is, I'm wondering if this isn't when we start to see the fall of the financial system. You guys know I've been saying for a long time that that's where we're headed. I started saying it, I think, last fall, is that we're headed for our financial system to collapse. And I think when I first started saying it, people were like, okay, that's a little hyperbolic. But now that they're seeing what Trump's tariffs are doing, I think people are starting to like, whoa. But what throws me is this Chariot, because sometimes the Chariot means victory. It means progress. So it's like we have all of these cards where things aren't looking great, what we don't see coming. But then we have that Chariot. And I'm wondering if there's just going to be so much forward momentum that's what that's referring to. We'll have to wait and see. That's really confusing me. Okay. So now let's look at astronaut. I am wondering so I've been getting a lot of weird stuff with Suni and Bud, the two astronauts that were on the Boeing Starliner, and they ended up at the International Space Station for 7 months, 9 months, something crazy. They weren't supposed to be up there that long. And there were some concerns about their health and all of that. And I just keep thinking that's not over. There's something going on there. There's something that's not right. I don't know what it is, but it's not sitting right with me. There's something that's being hidden or not shared with the public. This is news coming in fast, communication coming in. I wonder if we are going to hear something. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is an offer it's an offer. It's some kind of an offer. I'm wondering if they're being if you don't say anything, we'll give you something. Okay, the Tower reversed. Yes, there was something terrible that happened. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's impacts to their health or I don't know. But there's something happened that we were not told. And it's going to impact them greatly. The Five of Pentacles is all about it's destitution, it's hardships, it's loss. And Pentacles can talk about money, but they can also talk about health. And I'm wondering if their health they're having issues with that. The Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, a new venture. This is getting to do something new and exciting. But what they didn't see coming was the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is them being offered money. Here, we're going to take care of everything. We're going to take care of your medical bills. We're going to support you. We're going to give you all of this money. So that's kind of where they are. The energy is Six of Cups reversed. So this is that MAGA energy. This is government. They're working with it's NASA. They're working with government. Okay, so someone has their thumb on them. The environment is the Queen of Cups reversed, and this is emotional or financial pressure. Pressure is being put on them emotionally and financially. The hope or the fear is this: they have the Hangman reversed. They want to be able to come out and say what happened, but if they do, they will be persecuted. So how is this going to turn out for them? The Queen of Wands. Okay. So this is, it's funny, the card, it talks about being down to earth, and it's so funny because they're astronauts. So I'm wondering if they're going to find some kind of resolve, some kind of something that gives them some kind of healing or health. And I'm almost wondering if it isn't something more natural, naturopathic. But I love that. I love that for them, that they're ending on that Queen of Wands energy. Very good. Okay. The Queen of Wands could also be a woman who comes in to assist. So then we have spiritual, religious leader. We have digital. We have down the rabbit hole and healing recovery. And I want to do these all together, and I saved these for last. So we've been talking a lot on my channel lately about stuff that's to come, right? Big stuff, really, really big stuff. And I think it's even more powerful or palpable because the Pope just died. So we know there's going to be a new Pope. Nostradamus predicted that the final Pope before, the end of whatever, would have some type of a birth defect or some type of a defect, something wrong with them, something wrong with them. So I looked through the list of popes that are in the running. I didn't see anything that looked like it matched up, but I'll be very curious to see who they choose and to see if that aligns with Nostradamus' predictions. Sometimes predictions line up and sometimes they don't. Again, energies change, right? So who knows? But I do feel like this May is when we're going to start to see the big shift. And I think we're seeing it religiously. We're seeing it with everything that's going on. We're seeing it with our government. We're going to see it with our finances. But it's also this opportunity for getting into alignment, right? And I've mentioned in another video, but an interpretation, in the Bible, they talk about the 7 seals being opened right before, Christ's return. And some people believe that, because people say, what's the 7 seals? Like, I always wanted to know, well, what are the 7 seals? Some people believe, and to me, this makes the most sense, they're the 7 chakras. Once you unblock the 7 chakras, you open the 7 seals, and you can harness your chi and your pranas flowing through your body, you have enlightenment. So once the seals are open, then we have that enlightenment. And that's what's coming, is this massive period of enlightenment. So I want to know with these final cards, because I feel like they kind of all go together. Down the rabbit hole is like down the rabbit hole of our crazy spiritual beliefs. We're talking about what's to come. And I just want to see, what does all of this have for us for May? Can we get more information on this? Luck is about to change. Things are going to change. And for some, it's going to be good. And for some, it's not going to be good. What is the challenge? People have decisions to make. And some people are feeling incredibly out of balance. People are allowing their ego and their pride to get in their way. They're not stopping to be kind to their neighbor or to think about how their actions or words affect other people. And that's what we're faced with. I mean, it's really, this is the golden rule. I mean, that we're down to the nitty gritty. It's like, at your core, are you kind or are you evil? I mean, that's terrible, but like, it's what it is. People have a choice to make. Everything has been lining up for this moment to happen. All of the wheels have been turning together. Everything has been in this cohesive, cooperative energy to get us to this point. This has been predicted for thousands of years, okay? This isn't like something new. I mean, yes, the cards match up with it, but this isn't something that I just pulled out of the cards. This is something that's been talked about in religious texts of so many different religions and so many different backgrounds. It's something, this to me is fated. It's our fate. It's what we're expecting. So what's coming? The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity. It's an offer. Do you want to learn? Do you want to grow? Because you have the opportunity to. Do you want to grow deeper spiritually? Do you want to learn to love your neighbor like yourself? Do you want to learn to love yourself? Because all of those things are available to you. All of those things are available to you. What is the goal? This is that King of Wands reversed. This is the Trump agenda. This is what we're seeing happen. This is the evil forces that we're seeing play out. Okay, this has to happen. What we don't see coming. It's going to be hard, you guys. It's going to be a really, really heavy burden. And there's going to be an opportunity for people to be accountable for what they've done. But there's also going to be a where you can reassess what you've done. Can you make changes? Are there things that you can do to improve your life in a way that also improves humanity? The energy is the Seven of Wands reversed. This is indecision or doubting your purpose. There are people that are going to be afraid. Am I coming or am I going? Am I staying here or am I, because we talk about the 3D to the 5D split. If you're experiencing fear about that, I filmed a live last night, which was April 30th. So if you look on that live, the whole topic is how to deal with your fear over what's coming. So if you're feeling fear and anxiety, go check out that live. It's going to give you a lot of peace. The environment is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands it's speed. It's things speeding up. It's people that are being competitive. It's people that are starting to want to fight. We're starting to see some agitation, some stuff getting worked up. We're seeing this happen, okay? Hopes and fears. So the hope, everyone, when I call it the split, but whenever it comes, people want to stay where it's going to be good, right? So that's the hope, is that we're part of that. The final outcome is the Empress reversed. So I feel like this goes both ways. For some people, the earth is going to be barren and it is going to be really rough times. There's not going to be enough. There's going to be famine. There's not going to be enough food. A lot of things are going to be impacted. But for other people, they are going to experience this energy, the Empress, divine feminine, abundance, fertility, ripeness. Okay? So I want to end this by saying, I always talk to you guys about how the outside world is a direct reflection of your internal thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And what you see around you is a projection of how you feel. So if you want to change your experience and change the world around you, you have to start with how you feel. Okay? So do something kind for yourself today. All right, you guys. Okay, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry about the rough start to this video, guys, but I appreciate you hanging in there for it. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's really easy to do. All you have to do is click that little circle right there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.